What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Houston Productions video. I'm your host Lucas, as always, and we are here to bring you another What's Coming video. And in this one in particular, we're talking about what is coming to Netflix in the month of March of 2023. They have a couple really good things coming, guys, so let's go ahead and jump in and talk about them. And Netflix is starting the month off pretty strong. Dropping on March 5th is a Chris Rock stand-up comedy special called Selective Outrage. However, it's a little bit more complicated than that. This is going to be Netflix's first foray into live streaming. Yes, this is going to be a live streamed comedy special only to Netflix starring Chris Rock, and we can definitely expect to hear a little bit about that Oscar slap, about his relationship with Will Smith, and how he's been on tour basically just killing it from what I've heard. I know a lot of people who have gone to see his current tour of stand-up specials, and they have said it is absolutely incredible. And of course, there have been no leaks about what any of the jokes might be because he requires you to lock up your cell phones before you actually enter the arena. Now, this stand-up special is going to be streaming live at 10 p.m. Eastern Time and 7 p.m. Pacific Time, so make sure that you are aware of what time zone you're in to check this one out. I know I'll be tuning in live, and in case you aren't able to watch it live, it's on Netflix, which means it'll be there for you to watch at a later time as well. So definitely tune into Chris Rock's Selective Outrage, dropping on March 5th, only to Netflix. And Netflix is going to continuously bring us some good quality content because dropping on March 9th is You Season 4 Part 2. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail about You, because I'm fully aware that if you are anticipating the part 2 of this season 4, then you've probably already caught up for that first half of the 4th season, if not already aware of all the other previous seasons as well. But if you are someone who is not aware of what the series is about, I'm not going to try to talk you into watching this one. This is something you just have to sit down and kind of go into. A little bit blind, maybe a little bit better, because this is a very entertaining series. The cast itself is well-rounded. It's got a lot of great actors. The storytelling is compelling. The first season is by far the best. It kind of starts to wear off a little bit in that second season, but then rebounds really well in the later seasons. So if you are somebody who enjoys this show, then definitely tune in on March 9th to check out You Season 4 Part 2. But if you have never seen the show, take the time to go binge this a little bit. It's definitely worth the time. And even if it's not a binge-worthy show to you, definitely give it its due diligence. It is an entertaining show that is worth watching. And that's going to bring me to my third recommendation, dropping on March 10th. Netflix is heavy loading that first beginning portion of the month for you. And this is going to be a movie called Luther Fallen Son. Idris Elba is returning to depict his London police detective of John Luther, who has to break out of prison to solve a murder. Yes, think about it, a prisoner who has to break out of prison to solve a murder. If you haven't kept up with any of the John Luther stories, they are well worth watching. I definitely recommend them, especially as someone who is an Idris Elba fan. It is hard to see him do anything and not be impressed. He is one of the best actors out there right now. And if you enjoy good acting, you enjoy good storytelling, and a well-paced series of stories, definitely check out the other John Luther stories, but more importantly, tune into Netflix to check out Luther Fallen Son, dropping only to Netflix on March 10th. And like I just mentioned, Netflix is definitely heavy loading the beginning portion of that month, because also dropping on March 10th is Outlast Season 1. Now, this is going to be a reality TV show that's a survival type TV show based in the Alaskan wilderness. It seems a little interesting. It seems like it's been done before. We've seen, Naked and Afraid. We've seen, Naked and Afraid XL. We've seen all these different survival shows. But this one seems like it's got to have a little bit of a different twist. It has to, otherwise why did Netflix decide just to kind of regurgitate something they and a lot of other places have already done? But I mentioned to sit down and watch this one. I know my wife will definitely be tuning in to at least have this on in the background. She does enjoy these types of shows, so I imagine I'm going to sit down and watch at least a couple of episodes of this at some point. How far up on my watch list this one ends up being, who knows? Just kind of have to take my wife's word on how good it is and how, soon I need to be watching this one. But if you're a fan of those reality shows, definitely tune into Netflix on March 10th to check out Outlast Season 1. And that's going to bring me to my fifth and final recommendation. Dropping on March 31st is a sequel to a fun action comedy movie starring Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler called Murder Mystery 2. Yes, they're back again to, get into the normal antics. They accidentally end up in another situation they shouldn't have been in. But it's got Adam Sandler and it's got Jennifer Aniston, two great comedy actors, and I definitely think this is an entertaining movie. The first one wasn't earth-shattering or groundbreaking or something that's going to be in the top 10 of movies, but it was entertaining. It's a great popcorn flick. And if you enjoy the Adam Sandler humor and then you enjoy the Jennifer Aniston kind of quips, then definitely tune into this one. The first one was entertaining, but like I said, it's not going to knock your socks off and it's not going to win a bunch of awards. But if you are looking for something to just sit down, watch, enjoy a Coke and enjoy a soda, whatever it may be, grab a bag of popcorn. This is definitely worth checking out if you are a fan of those two actors and actresses. So definitely tune into Murder Mystery 2, dropping on March 31st, only to Netflix. And that's going to do it, guys. That's my top 5 things that are coming to Netflix in the month of March of 2023. They have a lot of cool stuff coming, so definitely let me know down there in the comments. What are you most excited to see that is coming to Netflix? Are you really excited to see how the, last season of You is going to end up? Are you excited for Murder Mystery 2? Or, Netflix just kind of right now? I know a lot of people have been saying that Netflix kind of seems to be a little teetering as far as their content goes. But I am still a fan of Netflix. Ever since Netflix became a streaming service, I have had it and I will continue to watch everything that they produce. I like to support creators in all aspects, and Netflix has always been known by, to have a few little gems that kind of fly under the radar. So I'm definitely excited to see what Netflix has coming in the next couple of months and in the next years or so. But I'm your host here at Houston Productions, Lucas. As always, I can't thank you for watching. But before we go, guys, I need you to do a couple things for me. I need you to hit that subscription thing if you haven't done so already. And then if you could, go ahead and watch another video. All those things help the channel grow, and I greatly appreciate it. And if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and give it a share. Those kinds of things will really help this video catch the algorithm on YouTube and will help the channel grow, which is amazing because the channel has been growing amazing already, and I can't thank you enough. So until next time, guys, I'm your host, Lucas. Happy watching.